You see that handsome guy? Yeah, that's me, and this is my new hardcore world. I will be attempting to survive 100 Minecraft days in hardcore. Every day in Minecraft is 20 minutes. So with some quick maths, that's around, a lot of time. And remember, it's hardcore, so one little mistake could end it all. Now there is a few main things I want to achieve in this 100 days. First, I want to defeat the Ender Dragon. Some people say this is the hardest thing to do in hardcore Minecraft. The second thing I want to do is get full netherite armor and tools. This will take a lot of my time and could be very dangerous. Third, I want to defeat the Wither and collect his nether star. And with this nether star, I want to create a full-size beacon with haste too. Now we have a lot to do, so what are we waiting for? Let the 100 days begin. Day 1, I started right away by getting some wood. I made a wood sword and tried to get as much food as possible because I knew this could be a struggle in the beginning. I made a wooden axe so I could get wood much faster. I wanted to get a lot of wood so I wouldn't run out while in the mines. I found some sugarcane, so that was good. I almost died to a skeleton. That was fun. Before it turned night, I gathered some more wood. And just like that, it was night. I made a shield and went mining. I mined a lot of iron and coal. Day 2, I was still in the mine. I made full iron armor and tools. I fought an Enderman and was very, very close to dying again. Day 3, I was still in the mine, looking for my first diamond. And there it was, my first diamonds. I headed up to the surface and found where I was gonna make my base. Day 4, I started working on my base. And it looked terrible, but I left it for now and would fix it later. I made a strip mine and found more diamonds. I now had 6. I made a diamond pick and mined some obsidian. Day 6, I made a portal and headed to the nether. I mined quartz until I got to level 30. Day 8, I made a little sheep and cow pen and started breeding them. Day 10, I worked more on my base and made it look way better, like way better. Day 11, some pillagers decided to pay me a visit, but they were no match for me. Day 12, I tried to make a bridge, and I say try because it looked terrible. Day 13 and 14, I continued to work on this bridge until I got it to look somewhat okay. Day 18, I finally had enough bookshelves to get a level 30 enchant table. I enchanted my diamond pickaxe and got efficiency 4 and breaking 3. Pretty decent. I found a zombie spawner and took the things in the chest. Day 19, I made a diamond sword and diamond boots. I enchanted my sword and got looting 3, which is pretty big at this point. I enchanted my boots and yeah, they weren't as good. With my new silk touch pick, I went to find diamonds. I found lots of diamonds. And by the end of day 20, I had 22 diamond ore. At the end of day 21, I found a bastion. I was very scared because I knew how much damage the piglins can do. I found some loot, but quickly head out because I was very, very scared of dying. Day 22, I found another fortress and got some blaze rods. Day 23, I enchanted a new pick and got Fortune 2. I was hoping for Fortune 3, but it would work for now. I mined my 22 diamond ore with my new Fortune pick. I ended up with 36 diamonds. Pretty good. I made full diamond armor and put it on an armor stand for now. Day 24, I took all the wool I collected from my sheep and headed to the nether to find some netherite. I used a strat of placing beds because at the time it was the easiest to do. I actually got pretty lucky at the beginning, finding a lot of ancient debris. After 2 days, I found a total of 19 ancient debris. Day 26, I finished enchanting my full set of diamond armor. They weren't the best enchants, but they were fine for now. I made potions of slow falling for when I fought the ender dragon. Day 27 and 28, I made an extension to my base to have more space and also make the base look better. I think it looked pretty good. Days 29 through 43, I worked a ton on my base. First, I added side extensions to the second floor. This would make the second floor much bigger and made the outside look really cool. Since the second floor was so big, I decided to make this the floor with all my chests. Lots of block placing later, the chest room was close to done. I added item frames and began to sort my items. Finally, some good storage. I began making staircases to the second floor. I added a staircase on each side to make it symmetrical, of course. Next, I began making more staircases, but to the third floor. I made this cool little enchant room in between these staircases, which I thought looked really cool. Next was lighting. So instead, I started placing lanterns. But in order to get enough light, I had to place a lot, which didn't look good. So instead, I used glowstone in the ground and covered it with red carpet. Oh, and also I mined out a new room for the nether portal. The entrance to my base was very plain, so I added a carpet in the shape of a heart with glowstone under it to add some light. I added a few more decorations to make it not look as plain. Next was the top floor, aka my bedroom. All I did really was add carpet and lighting, but I thought it looked pretty good. Day 43, my base was done. Well, at least for now. Day 44, it was now time to prepare for the ender dragon. First, I made some strength 2 potions. Then I made some speed potions too. I made my pick into a netherite one. I felt like my armor was not yet worthy of netherite, just yet, so I stuck with diamond. I made some arrows and took a look at what could be the last time I see my base. I went outside and threw my first Eye of Ender. I arrived at the spot and dug straight down. I looked around for a while, but for the life of me could not find the end portal. So I headed back up to the surface and back to my base. I decided to head in a different direction and try to find a different stronghold. And this time, I made sure I had extra Eye of Enders just in case I couldn't find the portal again. The Eye of Enders led me to the middle of an ocean, which was weird. So I swam down and saw a stronghold, but above the floor. This was very unique and cool looking. I searched around, and there it was, the end portal. I placed in the Eye of Enders, drank my potions, and jumped in. And what else? The game decided to spawn me in the middle of the air, forcing me to bridge across. Yeah, I was very scared. I now needed to take out all the towers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and just like that, all the towers were destroyed. It was now time to kill the ender dragon. It was a long and hard fought battle. Yeah, actually, it wasn't. It was actually very easy, not gonna lie. While the Ender Dragon was on his last legs, he decided to do a little cool little dance for me, and that's when I decided to finish him off. There it was, we defeated the Ender Dragon in hardcore. But I wasn't done yet, I wanted an Elytra, so I headed to look for some end cities. It was day 48 and I immediately found an end city, but it didn't have the boat that holds the Elytra. So I bridged across many big gaps, many big scary gaps. One little mistake and I would be dead. Lucky for me, I didn't make one and found another end city with a boat. There it was, the Elytra. It was day 50 and I was back at my base. I had a lot of levels, so I upgraded a lot of my armor and tools. Day 52, I went back into the Nether and collected some more ancient debris. Day 58, I was in the Nether Fortress killing wither skeletons, and there it was, my first wither skeleton head. And actually, by day 60, I had my second wither skeleton head. Just one more to go for the wither. And just one day later, I got the final wither skeleton skull. I headed back to my base with my 3 wither skeleton skulls. It was time. Time to fight the wither. So I headed down in my mine and placed the wither. The fight began. It was again pretty easy, not gonna lie. There it was. I now had another star. Day 62, I crafted myself a beacon. My next goal was to get a full beacon with haste 2. I had nowhere near enough iron or other ores, so I had to go mining. After 4 full days of mining, I finally had enough iron and gold to make a full beacon. I grabbed a shulker box and insta-mined everywhere. I found lots and lots and lots of diamonds. A total of 43. My next mission was to find a village. So on day 67, I made some rockets, threw on my Elytra, and headed off. I found a village in the distance and headed to it. I stole all the hay bales they had and then headed back. I now needed to build a place to store the villagers. So on day 68, I moved my beacon inside my base, and days 69 to 80, I mined out a huge basement where I could build farms and also a place I can store my villagers. I made it look a lot better by replacing the walls with stone brick and the floor and ceiling with spruce wood so it would fit the rest of my base. Day 81, I made a ton of rails and headed back to the village. I trapped some villagers and began mining towards my base. I was around 1,000 blocks away from my base, so this tunnel took a while, but on day 90, I finally had them all in my base. I gave them bread so they could breed and tried to get a mending trade from one of them. On day 93, I finally got the mending trade. I put mending on one of my picks, cut down some trees, and built some sugarcane farms. And just like that, it was already day 100. I took a tour around my base to see all that I have accomplished in these 100 days. days. I felt like I did pretty good in my first 100 days. Like it and comment if you guys want to see 200 days of hardcore Minecraft. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did like the video. This took a long time to do. Like I said, if you guys want 200 days, we can do that. I probably will anyways, let's be honest. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, peace. See you guys next video.